They're called solo 401ks, and they have existed for years.
Solo 401ks?
But now big banks are getting behind them in order to supplement the exploding demand by
What is a
self-employed
solo
Americans and
401k?
small business owners. The pitch: they can contribute as both employee and employer, potentially saving a lot more money. Look at that full screen there, $72,000 every year. The platforms, meanwhile, will handle
A solo 401k? What the fuck? They coming out with new shit, bro. Every 5 seconds. I mean, this is the future, though, so it makes sense. A solo 401k is a premium retirement plan designed for self-employed individual or business owners with no employees except a spouse. It allows for combined employee-employer contributions up to $72,000 to 2026, offering both traditional pre-tax and after-tax options. It's ideal for freelancers or solo entrepreneurs seeking tax-deferred growth. I don't know what this is. I don't want to retire though. So it's like, do I really care? Not really, because I don't want to retire. There isn't no such thing as retirement.
all of the planning and paperwork. Josh, I'll come to you first.
Not
What's
when you love what
interesting
you do.
here,
Why are you going to
is that
retire
you've
if you
got
love what you do?
record number of small business owners, 36 million. They're demanding new ways to save. What do you make of the spotlight on those solo 401ks? Are the Barron's readers using it?
I'm not sure. I'm sure some of the Barron's readers are probably using it, right? Because really what we've seen is, to me, it's the gig economy, right? And the concept of the
gig economy
amount of independent contractors you're seeing now. That's been a big move, specifically post-COVID, but overall, just the fact that you now have people that drive Uber full-time. You have people that go out on DoorDash and are making deliveries full-time.
Oh.
You have people creating on YouTube that are technically their own independent contractors and making millions of dollars a year, right? This has become a big business. And so I was looking at some research from ADP, and what ADP took a look at was the share of workers earning above $100 an hour. So temporary workers, that's less than 1%, earn $100 an hour. Traditional workers, less than 5%. Independent contractors, nearly 7% of those workers are earning more than $100 an hour. So not only are more people doing gig work, but they're making more money than even people in traditional jobs too. So it makes sense to go.
That's why YouTube is beautiful. YouTube is, I know YouTube's gonna change my life, and not just YouTube. I have other things that's gonna change my life, but YouTube is definitely one of them that's gonna change my life.
The idea that you could do 72,000.
That's why every single day y'all see me consistent. I don't care if I get 1 view. I don't care if I get 2 views. I don't care if I get 10 views. It don't matter to me, because at the end of the day, this is what I love to do, and I know y'all gonna love watching me. So this is what I just do every day.
That might be good. Some years you might hit it, some years you might not. Jackie, I was looking at some stats too. Something like 55% of us are not prepared for retirement. We know there's a big problem with that.
Because there isn't gonna be a retirement. That shit's funny, bro. That shit funny how they be lying to y'all, chat.
Solve, I don't know. Help, I think definitely. And I think that this speaks to a little bit of the affordability issue too. Although retirement isn't right now, not enough Americans are thinking about the future either, and how they're going to make ends meet. Small business is the backbone of basically the U.S. economy. Gig workers are very, very important, but the other piece of it is small business. Taylor, you reported most recently that small business sentiment was actually ticking up, and that people were feeling optimistic about things. You want to continue that, but one of the biggest gripes from small business owners is that I don't get the benefits that I would get if I worked for a large corporation. So giving them this opportunity, I think, is huge, number one. Number two, if you saw on that full screen, roughly the 72,000, because you can contribute both ways as the employer and the employee, is almost 50,000 over the 25,000 figure that was on the right side of the screen, which is what you can do as an individual at a corporation. So if people are committed to it and they do it.
You see how she said most people aren't looking towards the future? Everyone that watches me, y'all gotta look towards the future. Y'all need to forget about what y'all doing day to day. I know it might be hard. You got a job you're working and all that shit, but y'all gotta stop thinking short term. You guys have to stop thinking daily. You guys need to think towards the future. Where do you want to be in a year? Where do you want to be in 2 years? Where do you want to be in 3 years? You gotta plan it out. You have to. It's not about the present moment. The present moment is consistency. Whatever you're doing in the present moment, just think about it as consistency. But the future has to be, you're consistently building something for the future, right? So that's how you have to look at it.
it and take advantage of it. Remember, we talk about compound interest, especially in a market that's been on fire like this one. You can definitely build up a nice nest egg for your retirement.
Right, and I think there's a lot of good things going on for retirement savings out there. You know, there was an executive order from Trump not that long ago where he tried to open up the...
Yeah, the markets are doing great right now. If you know where to invest, the markets are doing great. And I'm going to tell y'all that right now. Let me know in the comment section y'all want a little video on some investment ideas because I can give it to y'all. But I don't really like saying what I invest in because I feel like that's my business. But if you know where the world is going, invest on that.
Aperture on what people could use to save, right? He wants you to be able to invest.
An account?
I would never even buy crypto
I think
for
that's
any
in, that's
account
in, that's
whatsoever.
in the universe there. Cryptos. Is it okay
Crypto is going to change the world.
to be a little jealous that if you're self-employed, you can put 72K in?
Yes.
If you're
I
not?
I love it. It's
Like,
all about
why-
incentivizing.
Why can't workers put more in? Like, why do we have to have a cap? Why do we have to have a cap?
I don't think there should be a cap. I would love no cap is what I would love. But basically with this solo 401k, you're matching yourself.
I love it. I think
Wow.
workers should be able to do that.
Because
Yeah.
they want a cap on it because they don't want you, let's say you were in a position where you can save the bulk of your paycheck in your 401k, then you're not paying tax on that money right now, and they need that money. They need that tax revenue.
They be telling y'all how y'all is the bottom of the bucket every single time. Workers are the bottom of the bucket. If you're working a normal job, you're the bottom of the bucket. And I hate to admit it. And don't get me wrong, if you love your job, you love your job, and that's awesome. But I mean, if y'all understand what I'm listening to, if y'all have the same ears that I'm listening to, workers are the bottom of the bucket.
That's
it,
what I
isn't
think
it?
the
I
cap
thi-
is
think-
designed for.
I know they think you're going to shelter too much income, but
Sorry,
okay,
don't get mad at me.
that's a Larry Kudlow button right there.
When you consider the fact that your company, most employers are going to match a little bit too. So let's say you hit your max and they hit their max on what they would.
Appeal of this. This
All
is
right,
something
don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Be back at y'all in the next video. I'm out of here.